Coinbase just said September could be the start of alt season. No Twitter hopium. Their August report just dropped 4 receipts that actually prove. I'll break them down, show you the proof, and give you a simple checklist so you can front run institutions before CNBC starts screaming about it. Let's break it down. First, they mentioned the alt index. Alt season is on when 75% of the top 50 alts beat Bitcoin in the last 90 days. Right now, we're in the 40s. We're not there yet, but the setup's definitely built. Then number 2, there's rotation. Bitcoin dominance fell from 65% 9% in August. Altcoin market cap is already up 50% since July, hitting 1.4 trillion. Third on the list is liquidity. Coinbase's fuel meter, the liquidity Z-score, which takes into account stablecoins, volumes, and order book, was red for 6 months, but actually now it's flipping up. And a positive Z-score equals better than normal liquidity, which makes it for easier pump. And finally, they mentioned that there's over $7.2 trillion of available cash in the markets. What does this mean? That actually $7.2 trillion sits in money market funds, just waiting to get deployed. When and if the Fed cuts rates in September and October, yields vanish. And when yields vanish, cash looks for risks. And crypto is a main target. And who's the star of the show? Our beloved Ethereum. Coinbase says treasuries hold almost 3 million Ethereum, which is about 2% of the supply. Bitmine Immersion, the company that used to focus on mining and Bitcoin advisory services, has just pivoted and bought 1.15 million in Ethereum. And their goal? To acquire up to 5% of the total supply. Their stock is up 3,000% as of today. Shadowbans Gaming, another company that just made a pivot, raised 900 million and holds up to 728,000 Ethereum. And added Ethereum co-founder Joseph Lubin as chair. That's not what you call retail FOMO. That's companies making Ethereum a corporate reserve asset. Bullish? You tell me. And as we know, when Ethereum moves, Ethereum beta tokens like LDO, Arbitrium, and ENA move harder. Just look at LDO or Lido. It pumped over 58% in August with a 1.5x beta. Coinbase's model shows global money supply leads Bitcoin by around 110 days. That basically means that any changes in money supply will show up in the Bitcoin price around 110 days later, for those in the back. If M2 spikes today, Bitcoin reacts 3 to 4 months later. And we're in that window now, just as the Fed is about to cut rates, or as we hope. Okay, here's the simple plan smart money is going to be using from now on. Number 1, watch the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. A breakout equals an alt season trigger, as always. Number 2, your core bet should be Ethereum, because Coinbase is definitely selling Ethereum to institutions. And I don't mean selling like physically, but I mean like literally selling the idea. Number 3, also focus on smaller ETH beta plays, like I mentioned before, like Arbitrium, Lido, Optimism, etc. Number 4, always confirm liquidity, order books, stablecoin, volumes in general. And finally, respect the calendar. Remember, September, October is the next FOMC, and Fed cuts will be the macro fuse. And of course, nothing in this life is risk-free. Let's look at what would actually kill this potential up move, because this could also die as quickly as it started. If it's just traders levering up without real actual spot buyers, the rally collapsed. So check for open interest spikes without real spot falling. Also, the SEC only gave green light to basic Ethereum staking. If projects start promising crazy yields or stacking layers, they could get slapped. And of course, if new money dries up, we don't get the liquidity we expected, the Fed doesn't cut rates, the fuel runs out. No alt season. But of course, that's not gonna happen, boys. Let's be positive. So Coinbase just gave us the whole roadmap. Cash pile, liquidity flip, Ethereum treasuries, policy clarity, and they're inviting every institution, because let's not forget, this was a report published by Coinbase Institutional, to start investing into Ethereum. So now our job is to front run. How? As I mentioned before, we gotta tick all those boxes, and then we front run the suit. And miss them, and you're gonna be too late like always, and just be simple exit liquidity. Don't forget to follow, give this video a like, comment, and I'll make sure to keep you guys updated with how this situation unfolds. And I'll try to give you an insight into right entry triggers so we can all front run the institutions together. But yeah, that's all for today, boys. See you on the next one. Later.